everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel. I'm here today to talk about the London Bookshop Crawl. Hooray! If you've been around these parts for a while, you will probably have heard me talk about the London Bookshop Crawl, which is something that I organise as a non-profit passion project, basically. Started from a small Twitter chat in 2016 and is now celebrating its 5th year in 2020 with 106 bookshops across the city taking part. This is very, very exciting for us. Chances are if you're watching this that you're probably planning to come along or wishing you could. Because this is our London Bookshop Crawl survival kit, which makes it sound big, bad and scary, and it is not big, bad or scary. It is wonderful. It's just bookshops, which are some of the most welcoming spaces I've ever encountered, and you just get to celebrate in them with like-minded bookish people who will not judge you for buying a load of books. The Bookshop Crawl this year takes place from the 21st to the 23rd of February, so that is in like a week and a bit. This is very exciting. And so our Bookshop Crawl survival kit, which is just basically some basic things that we really think you should know. A lot of them are probably common sense, you probably thought of them, but anyway, here we go. So the first thing that we recommend you put in your Bookshop Crawl survival kit is very, very comfortable shoes. Even if you're not planning on walking a lot, you probably will still end up walking quite a lot. I say this as a person who has never managed to not walk a lot during a bookshop crawl. They are kind of by nature, by essence, walking things. So although it is possible to minimise the amount of walking if that is something that you need to do, we have various route maps for that. But generally wear your most comfortable pair of shoes. It's not the time to break in your new shoes. It is not the time to decide to wear heels, unless heels are your most comfortable shoes, in which case I applaud you. So yeah, number one item in the survival kit, comfortable shoes. Number two, lots and lots of water. Bring lots of water. Even though it's February and the weather is unpredictable and not likely to be boiling, still with all that walking, you are going to need to hydrate. Particularly if you're going to be carrying lots of books, for which see item 3 of the survival kit, tote bags. I think probably lots of book lovers have lots of lovely bookish tote bags. If you don't have a tote bag and you want a tote bag, here's a shameless plug. This is our Bookshop Crawl tote bag from last year. We've got just a couple left, so if you would like one, they're currently £5 on our website, which is a bargain. And if you're coming along to an event on the weekend, then you can pick them up from your group leader, or we can post them to you. It is a person crawling under a book, not a person being squashed by a book, just to clarify the image. But I would also suggest making sure that your tote bags are waterproofed, because it is England in February, so there is a high likelihood that there will be some rain of some kind at some point during the weekend. So either put plastic bags inside them or over them if you don't mind the pretty pictures not being visible. Basically, you don't want soggy books. That's the worst way to end a bookshop for a weekend, with all your lovely purchases ruined. We did have a lot of rain last year during the Friday, and it is, I can say, one of the most lovely things coming out of the rain into some of the gorgeous welcoming bookshops that we were in, a lot of whom we were the only people in there, our group. So this really is the reason why we do it in February, because February in retail can be so depressing. So getting people through the doors of bookshops is a good thing to do. So far, comfy shoes, lots of water, tote bags, yes. Also, there's quite a few shops that are participating and will be offering free tote bags as their perks with purchases or whatever, so you can check out Big List for details of that. You will just need to show them your Bookshop Crawl ID card, which you can download from our website. I'll leave the link in the description. Okay, so important thing that somebody reminded me of on Twitter, because I always forget to say it, money. If you're going to buy books, you probably need some money. Bookshop crawling on a budget is entirely possible. I do it. I save my money in an envelope from about September of the year before. I just put any small change, any spare notes that I come in with, or whatever, but you can do it in whatever denomination works for you, really. I do usually go a bit over budget, but I am prepared for that. I'm trying really hard this year to only buy books on bookshop crawls. It's not really working, but I'm trying. I think really only you know your budget, but I'm just here to say you can do it on a budget. If you've only got money for like one book during the weekend, then just make sure it's one you really want. You can buy one book per bookshop, one book per day, one book per weekend, or you can just go completely nuts and buy all the books, which is generally what I do. But yeah, either way, like it's accessible to anybody. We would love to see you there. There's a lot of secondhand bookshops taking part this year, so you can make your own secondhand route. We've got several route maps for that. But don't forget your money, whatever, however much it is, whatever form it takes, whether you're actually bringing an envelope of pound coins like me, or whether you've got a budget and you're going to use your card, whatever, just make sure you've got that. Oh, speaking of cards, the other thing it's probably worth having, if you are coming on most of our guided groups on Saturday and Friday, there will be a short bus journey or a short, like 1 or 2 stop train journey. So you do need an Oyster card or a contactless card to pay for public transport with. Also, ditto, if you're planning your own crawl, a lot of our route maps are either a long tube line, so the district line, the central line, etc., or they do involve a bus journey or 2 or 3, depending how much travelling you've chosen. So Oyster card or contactless card with money on, so you can pay for stuff to travel places, is also a very good plan. Bring snacks. If you're not planning to stop loads and buy loads of expensive like cake and sandwiches and whatever, bring a packed lunch. Bring cereal bars, bring fruit, bring whatever you snack on, bring snacks, because all that walking, all the book carrying, and if you're a person who is easily drained by socialising, all the socialising, even though it's not stressful socialising, it's nice socialising, but still can be quite exhausting. So take care of yourself, bring snacks, stay hydrated, stay powered up, so you can buy more books. Yes, and okay, so I've got comfy shoes, water, tote bags, money, Oyster card, snacks. Can I think of anything else? Oh, the other thing I wanted to say was if you're booked onto one of our groups and you're worried about how you're going to find your group leader or whatever, you will be emailed this week with the details of where you're meeting, etc. But it's always a bit nerve-wracking going into a place looking for a person. Who is this person? How will I identify them? So all of our leaders will either have the tote bag that I previously showed you, or they will have this patch somewhere on their person, which will be visible to you, so it will be on a jumper or a coat or a bag. Also, if all that fails, you can look for the person who's looking for people, because they will all be keeping an eye out for members of their group. They will have your name on a list, so if you do forget your actual printed ticket, then don't worry about that. That'll be okay. They'll still let you come. So yeah, that's that. For things like the Book Swap brunch, we'll have a sign on a table, so just look for the sign on the table. And also I will be tweeting throughout the weekend. We would love to see all your tweets, so please don't forget to use our hashtag, which is hashtag London Bookshop Crawl, which will come up in a little thing at the bottom of the screen, because I have faith in my editor. Yeah, so use the hashtag. We would love to hear your excitement. We have a Twitter chat happening on Sunday at 8 p.m. So that's Sunday the 16th, this Sunday coming, 8 p.m. for 1 hour on the hashtag London Bookshop Crawl. And we'll just be talking about the bookshops we're excited to visit, like our past experiences of bookshop crawls, or whether this is our first one. Just chatting a bit about like all the things we're reading at the moment. I'll be asking some nasty questions like, what's your favourite book? Only pick one, which is always really fun and horrible. So we would love to see you there. Whether you're coming onto one of our organised groups, or whether you're planning your own thing, or whether you're just planning to like pop to a couple of shops after work on Friday, or however you're planning to take part, we would love to have you come and join us and have a chat about all the bookshops. So yeah, that's Sunday the 16th at 8 p.m. till 9 p.m. on Twitter, hashtag London Bookshop Crawl. And yeah, I'm really excited. Hooray! If you think of anything that I should have added to this survival kit, please feel free to leave it in the comments and share this video around. You can join our mailing list by going to ninjabookbox.com/newsletters, which I will also link in the description. And then you will get all the Bookshop Crawl information on London Bookshop Crawl and also the other Bookshop Crawls happening this year. And I will see you next time.